And we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, Josh and Abigail.
Hello? Gosh, you're kicking the computer.
Yeah. Make sure that your monitor is, isn't sideways.
Is it?
No, you're fine.
It might be sooner or later.
It's a little, I mean, yeah, I guess your room does.
Pull your feet away. Pull your feet away.
It's fine. What was it laying on?
My blanket.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I guess wanting to have toasty tootsies is a crime.
When you say it like that, it is.
So you like your bed right to the wall like that?
Mm-hmm.
How come? How come?
I don't know. It just
More
makes
space?
me have more room over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got to put some shelves up.
Right here.
Yeah, right there in that space. Yeah. There's actually like a steel beam there keeping that wall in place, like a structural support. So I thought, I could make like the whole room flat wall, but then she'd lose a little space. So I might as well keep that and I can put things in it, shelves, whatever. So
Didn't my room used to be the garage?
Yeah. Your room and McKay and Katie's room was not a garage, but there was like a garage door right where your bay window is.
But like a workshop place, kind of?
Kind of like a workshop. Yeah, it was really dirty, greasy, grungy, wet. And, just not really not pleasant. I had to do a lot of cleaning in there and prepping and everything before it was, suitable to start building a room. So it's a lot of work, as you know. And there's a lot left to do because your room's not quite done, is it, sweetie?
The floor, the doors, the wall, and the floor, I think, is all that's left.
Yeah, well, the ceiling, right? The ceiling's just like,
it's just like
got the drywall in it, but I need to finish it up. But that'll come in time. Yeah, we're very busy here at the DM Dad household. But I wanted to have a video because there's this new Kickstarter out right now, and it's very, very interesting. It seems to be picking up a lot of steam. Now, let me ask you guys a question first of all. How would you feel if instead of being an adventuring party, you were monsters trying to kill adventurers?
That would be so cool.
It's certainly a unique idea. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I tell you what, this concept is turning out to be a real hit. So let me go ahead and I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see. Share screen, look for audio, checkbox. Also share this. All right, you guys see that? Okay, so this is Dungeon Inc, and that's the basic premise behind this new RPG. You're the monsters, and you've got adventurers that are coming into your lair, and you're trying to basically kill them, and that kind of thing. And you might have interactions with other monsters, things like that. So there's a little video. You guys want to watch it with me?
Does it cost 100,000? 100?
No. So that's the thing.
Pledged,
this is how much people have pledged. So this shows the interest level in the game.
Oh,
right.
So
and there 1,800 people have backed it, and they have just catapulted far beyond their goal of a little less than $6,000. So it's been a huge success. Like, this is in the stratosphere as far as numbers. So they're wildly successful, which is great. But I'm going to play this so you guys can get a little bit of a sense of what's at stake here and what it's like. Let me know if you don't hear sound, okay? Can you hear it?
No.
You cannot hear it. All right, 1 second. Let's see. Remove. Add to stage. Hold on. Share screen. Share screen. It should be, maybe it was just quiet because it should be sharing it. Should be sharing the sound. So I'll just continue. And
Try turning up the sound on your PC.
all right. It's just a very. Can you guys hear it? It's kind of like.
Oh yeah, we're getting some now. Okay, wait. Is there supposed to be sound in this part?
Can you not hear it?
Not. We heard it a little bit at the beginning, but now it's like.
Yeah,
The pictures are cool.
It's totally, yeah, it's got sound. It should be. It should be playing sound. Yeah, it's talking about the product.
We can't hear it.
Okay, do you have your computer turned up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Try turning up your, like, I see the sound on the videos all the way up, but what about the sound on your computer?
Yeah, it's up pretty high, so it's actually quite loud. That's a little irritating.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go ahead and we'll
look at the pictures. Huh?
So you can see like the levels of do. Lots of great art there.
Very good art.
128 pages. Look at those monsters. Talking about how you might become an employee of the month. So they kind of like, it's kind of like they do it up like it's like a job for them, and they're earning a paycheck, and it's almost like a recruiting video for monsters to come join Dungeon Inc. So let's keep that going. Just playable content, useless flow. Oh wow, that's cool. Do you see those skeletons? That's from that Jason movie. The Wicked Wicked.
Oh, wicked.
All right, so that's the premise: is be a monster. First of all, what did you think of that? I know you couldn't hear it, but what did you think of the video?
It looked fun.
It did. Like, I loved the art, and I feel like the idea of being a monster is, I've never really seen it before because I don't think it's very
Yeah,
popular
I did check.
much yet.
Yeah, I did check the settings on there, Mike. It seemed like it was on. Here, I'll stop the screen. If I can get the sound going, I'll play it again. But I'll share my screen. Maybe I need to just share a specific window. Maybe that'll help. Oh, wait a second. Okay, there. I think I got it now. Sorry. I didn't know I had to. All right. Let's try this one more time. Sorry, my apologies. Should be more fun. Can you hear it now?
We can't. You're not sharing.
Yep, hold on. All right. Sorry, it's a lot of clicking to get through. Thanks, Mike. You guys hear it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dungeon Inc. Be a monster. Kill adventurers. Collect your paycheck. The dungeon needs you. Missions are always different. It's not just bashing heads. It's a career. We want you. Join a rewarding and inclusive environment. At Dungeon Inc., we don't care about your species, gender, or background. We welcome everyone, living or dead, into our workforce. Go above and beyond, and you'll become Employee of the Month. Management positions available. Have fun. Work hard. Kill smart. And get rich. At Dungeon Inc., we have over 200 years experience in looting adventures. Join Dungeon Inc. today.
All right, now that was probably a lot better with sound.
It was. It looked so cool.
There's the pasting the Argonauts.
Pledge now or be damned forever.
Never. That's cool. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, thoughts on the video with the sound?
It was like so much cooler with the sound. I feel like I understood it more, but like being a you should get it.
It
It
definitely
looks so cool.
it definitely sets the tone, the preferred tone of the RPG. I could definitely see this working as like an office style comedy sort of thing.
It was a great commercial, you know what I mean? Like it really was. Also, the Merry Mushmen, they've come up with a lot of pretty cool products. So I think this is probably going to be their most popular. You know, after this comes out, or you know, from now on, because it's a pretty unique idea. They have done some cool bestiaries and stuff like that that you can buy for old school systems, but and they look like great products. But this is like a whole new RPG, and it's a very unique idea. So here's the cover, you guys. Does this look familiar to you at all?
Yes.
What's it look like to you?
Well, it looks like it has elements from both Advanced Dungeons and Dragons and the Swords and Wizardry cover.
Swords and Wizardry cover.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the cover of the AD&D Player's Handbook. So this was like a clear homage to, you know, AD&D. Basically, they're like showing like the setup and the building of the of
The guy.
giant shrine thing, and it's even got like the lizard men and stuff. You see, they're like drinking coffee and stuff.
Hmm.
So, so it's kind of funny. It clearly there's there's a lot of tongue in cheek with this, because it's
Yeah,
just the flavor of it, because they've got like this crew and everything like
yeah,
that.
it's clearly not meant to be serious.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, like I think they're digging into that vein of like old school cool, like that. Now, I think it's great. I think I love the cover. The cover is awesome. And actually, guess who did the cover here?
Who did it?
It was Peter Mullen did the cover. So Peter Mullen is a talented artist, does a lot of old school work, and he's done. He actually did the cover for the Mega Dungeon Monster Manual for Greg Gillespie's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really nice work. So yeah, he does great jobs. So I like him. Yeah, and it just looks really great. Now, what does it say here? Delve dungeons, slay adventurers, collect your paycheck. Dungeon Inc. is an old school style reverse dungeon game set within a corporate mega dungeon. This campaign is for the new edition of award-winning French TTRPG Donjon and C 2022, remastered and augmented by the Merry Mushman with its original author Ben Felton. Okay, so that's interesting. So this has already been done in French, and it looks like the Merry Mushman wanted to produce this for an English audience, and so it looks like they coordinated with the original writer, the original author, and came out with an English version of it. And now they're just smashing through the Kickstarter. So really, really cool. I like this. So now would this be like my game I'd want to play? I mean, not on a regular basis, I don't think, but
I feel like doing like a small session with like some friends, it could be really fun.
Yeah.
This would be like a great monthly thing.
Yeah, like a little bit of a diversion from, your normal
serious stuff.
RPG. Yeah. No, I agree. So what is Dungeon Inc? Dungeon Inc is a game about monsters working for Dungeon Incorporated, a corporate organization secretly running the largest mega dungeon in the land. Players are reception hosts tasked with solving client issues, mostly adventurers refusing to die.
Oh.
They are employed by the company secretly operating inside the famous dungeon in command. Each mission sends the hosts to a dungeon level to deal with clients.
Hold on, you're
sounding like you're underwater.
Your like voice is like blurred a little bit.
Oh, okay. How's this? Maybe it's because my head was turned away.
Oh, yeah.
Driving in Dragons, another OSR retro clone. I don't know if you would call it that. It's a little bit unique because it's like you're the monster, right? So it's a different take on it. But yeah, it's certainly in the vein of old school, which is cool. Now let's see. So is my voice better? Am I
Yeah.
Yeah.
not what anymore? Okay. All right. The organization relies on looting adventurers for income, but some must escape with enough loot to spread the dungeon's legend and attract more clients. Of course, no one can ever know that the dungeon is a deadly tourist trap. Okay. Mike says, reminds me of Dungeon Keeper, a video game. and some reverse dungeon articles from way back. I'd have to see what unique mechanics it has. Yeah. This is kind of illuminating, I think. Missions are followed by a downtime period where players get to have an office life. Okay, so I can see a lot of interesting role play emerging from this interaction with other monsters, especially in like a corporate environment.
This would get so funny so fast.
Yeah, and it's not like you're playing like I'm at the office in my real job or something like that. Like
this is
like
the monster office.
This is monsters. Yeah, monster office. So I can actually see where it might be kind of fun to do. Kind of funny. Like, it'd be funny, you know.
You got like you're in your cubicle, and then on your right you got a succubus, and on your left you got 12 skeletons in a trench coat.
Clocking in.
You got to go to your manager. He's a Hydra.
Let's see. They relax, spend their little disposable income or loot they forgot to hand over, pursue friendships and romantic aspirations, office romances, huh? And perhaps investigate the dark deals. Yeah, everyone's trying to get with the succubus, the succubi. And perhaps investigate the dark deals and inhuman machinations of upper management. A typical Dungeon Inc. campaign. Okay, so this is interesting. So this tells us basically how the game plays, right? This is important for someone who wants to make a buying decision. Like, should I buy this? Is this something I would want to play? So it says a typical Dungeon Inc. campaign starts with a simple mission, but as the hosts gain experience, they become involved in lethal office politics and magic power struggles that lead them to discover some of the company's many secrets. What starts as a dungeon of the week episodic series can end up an epic saga where more than mere survival is at stake. The characters may even have to venture to the bright outside. The bright outside is called. That's the surface world. The dreaded world of the surface where danger is everywhere. At least that's what the company keeps saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, the bright outside could be dangerous for monsters if they, run into civilization, because human beings aren't going to want to be countenancing, living alongside the monsters like that. So
yeah, especially when they're trying to like launder money from them or something. Be like, come to this dungeon.
Wow.
It'd be like a 5-foot tall skeleton named John Calcium. Come to my dungeon.
Well, and like, any time that human beings colonize a place and tame it, like dangerous animals are basically driven out or killed, right? Because they're just not compatible with human beings living. So, monsters going out into the surface world like that, it might be dangerous for them if they run into a lot of humans, could be. Anyway, so it sounds like the game wants you to kind of make as much as you can of not just like hunting adventure party, but also, drama with your coworkers and stuff like that.
Forgot to send the files in.
Relationship with your bosses and the evil plans they have and things like
I heard that Lucy the dragon didn't invite Gabriella the wraith to her son's baby shower.
How's it going, Craig Bragg? Yeah, I mean, I hope it wouldn't be too much of like the,
like just like office normal.
Yeah, like office drama and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
that seems boring. That to me is like the Mum Chums thing that we were watching on Diversity and Dragons, where it's like there's this, kid you not, there's this weird role-playing game where you can pretend to be a parent of a child within a very specific young age of like 3 to 5 years old or something like that.
Ooh.
And and it's like we on Diversity and Dragons, we were watching like a live play of this, and it was ridiculous. It was so stupid. You're like, yeah, and then my kid, they do
Timmy, don't eat the grass. Timmy!
I'm a little nervous, and and it's just like, why are you sitting around a table doing that? This is stupid. It's just Mum Chum. So I mean, but the sense that I get from this game isn't like that. I get the sense from this that it's just tongue-in-cheek dungeon, D&D lore kind of fun, I guess.
It's like the comedy series where you got the people doing like this sort of episodic adventure every episode. And then you got another group of people staying back at the office with other shenanigans.
What happened there? If you like whimsical TTRPGs, I've got one in the pipeline called Elf Camino. Do you guys know what an El Camino is? It's a type of car that has like the back of a truck, but it's a car. Have you seen those?
Oh yeah. Is it
so it's like a car. Yeah, car. Usually they were kind of they were common in the 80s, but it was like a car front, and then it has like a box, like a truck. Sits really low. Yeah, that's funny. It's a Ute. Now, Driving in Dragons, he's a car guy, so he knows all about El Camino. That's cool.
Yeah, maybe in this game, Driving in Dragons would be like a evil wheel horse salesman.
They're from the 60s to 70s. I didn't realize they were that old. I seriously thought they were from the 80s because, I don't know. That's when I was a little kid, and I thought they were from the 80s. But that's interesting to know. Sorry, what was that, Sonny?
Maybe in this game, Driving in Dragons would be like a evil horse salesman, and he upcharges on the little miniature ponies because he knows all the little girls want them. Right, Abby?
Yeah, well...
Yeah, I like real horses.
Yeah, it's interesting because you have to come up with like scenarios to like trap the adventurers, or scenarios to like get them. So that's like an interesting way to play. You know what I mean?
The doppelganger having to transform into like an infant child or a princess for the 50th time.
Mike had an El Camino in the 80s, and now he feels old. Gosh. Yeah. We're all getting there, aren't we? Oh, man. Yeah, because like the way this plays, like you would have to, well, you wouldn't have to, but I think it would be really fun if you came up with some kind of like elaborate scheme to, trap adventurers or whatever. I think that could be a source of a lot of fun with this.
I feel like Katie would do great at that. Like making elaborate plans, like, oh, let's make them a coat of the wolf we catch.
Yeah. I had a brother. My brother had a Chevelle, a blue Chevelle.
What's a Chevelle?
Oh, it's a small sedan small car from years ago. Let's see. The tag is Neo Fantasy. So this is Elf Camino. The tag is Neo Fantasy Road Trips Across the United States of Weird. Oh, wow. I think that's right up Driving in Dragons alley. You know what? Driving and Dragons should have Crag Brag on his show to like hype this up. I think that would be a perfect mashup between you guys. But that's very interesting. Yeah. Neo fantasy road trips across the United States of weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, there was a Chevette. Sorry, you're right. I'm not a car guy. Yeah, it was a Chevette, a little blue Chevette. Chevelle is actually a pretty cool car, isn't it? I think. But Chevette, yeah, Chevette. That's right.
You should Google it before
Like
he proves you wrong again.
Is the Chevette like a buggy?
No. Here, all right. Let's see.
You've doomed yourself. I'll prove you wrong, Abby. You've doomed us all. No.
You scream like a little.
Chevelle. Oh wow, Chevelle, really nice.
Oh, those are like the cars in Outsiders.
Yeah, that's a Chevelle.
I love those.
Yeah, that's a really pretty car.
Why would they ruin it and put a trunk on it? Like a truck bed.
For more space.
And then this is the Chevette right here.
How could you mix those up, Dad?
Well, it's there's definitely a difference between them, but yeah, no, that's definitely the car. Yeah, big difference.
Yeah, that's actually the exact make and model of what his brother used.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Big difference. Driving and Dragons says.
Yeah. Oh man, brings me back. But yeah, oh gosh, yeah. Actually, I listened when I was younger. That kind of like hard rock. Anyway, okay, so if you take a look here, so we got Peter Mullen art on the cover here, Jacob Fleming art on this mission booklet, which I don't know if the mission booklet would be kind of like an adventure module. It'd be like an adventure module, I think.
Places for you to start off.
I feel like it'd be like prompts.
Yeah, I think it's like an adventure module. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you get? What's in the books? So Dungeon Inc.'s 128-page hardback A5 book. That's pretty small, close to digest size. Contains everything you need for a complete campaign. So as much as, you know, the cover is reminiscent of AD&D, the book would not be near the size. It'd be quite a bit smaller. Let's see. Rules for character creation. That would be interesting because, like, there's tons of monsters you could do. So the character creation has to be really
the bulk of it.
Pretty robust, I bet. You know, because you probably, you know, have to roll for like category of monster or something like that, you know, and then narrow down into something else. It's interesting. Fast and battle map free combat. That's okay. Battle map free combat.
So like you wouldn't have to count your steps or.
Yeah, well, but you know what? Like, I can see how using minis and stuff would be pretty fun, you know what I mean? Because then you can kind of visualize what you're doing to, like, you know, jump out and scare or like trap adventurers, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't know. I like using minis. Powerful life training man. What's that, son?
You got like your lizard folk guy up in the rafters loading up his blow darts, but he accidentally shoots the adventurers with a hypodermic needle full of magic steroids.
Powerful but life-draining magic, everything you would want to expect from a fantasy game. Okay. The company's structure and organization are explained in enough detail to help the DM DM means discussion moderator. Okay. We know that the other term is trademarked.
Dungeon
Player-
Master is trademarked?
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It would have been really, really funny if they did Dungeon Manager.
DM Dad doesn't mean Dungeon Master. It means something
Means
totally
discussion
unrelated.
It means Dungeon Man.
Yes, Dungeon Man.
What's it? Who's it trademarked by?
Dungeon Man.
Ghost.
Oh, I figured.
All right. All right. So many random tables. That's good. Will help them flesh out clients. Those are adventurers. Colleagues. Those are other monsters. Dungeon denizens. Also monsters. Okay, so they must be dungeon denizens. Must be a bit of a different category of monster then. Office. So that must be like monsters that are kind of native to the dungeon. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Office rumors and interactions. Okay. Mission complications and much more. Okay. Yeah. Because like one thing I wouldn't want, like I think if you have just the right mix of like office interactions, you know, where it's like adds spice and flavor to what you're doing, then that would be good. But as long as it's not like, you know, you're role playing like you were working at the office kind of thing, because that would be
Yeah, like
from. But like the way that some of these things are listed, mission complications and you know different things that you can do. I think it pulls you away from that, which is good.
We gotta meet the quota.
Yeah, and you can use that kind of stuff like office politics to complicate what is happening, you know, between you and the adventurers. You know what I mean?
you're mad at your boss, so you kill one less adventurer.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man, I got a mission in 3 days, but I got a date with Susan in 5. What am I gonna do?
Why are you petting your hair?
I don't know.
Chapters devoted to, and like, you know, that's a good point, Josh. Like a date with Susan, because like normally I wouldn't really put too much emphasis on like romance in an RPG, especially with
McCain the elf.
but when it's like kind of like a funny thing, because it's like, you know, I don't know, like maybe they're, you know, everyone's trying to compete to get a date with the succubus, for instance, you know, and it could be like, you know, I can see how it would be a funny just storyline on its own, and it could kind of take off from there. So that could be fun. Let's see. As long as the boss can demand an extended shift in exchange for a pizza party, I approve. Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of perks.
Yeah, if you bring in one extra adventurer, then we'll throw in an ale party.
Now this is, here's your character creation. Now I don't know if you guys recognize this artwork. Does it look familiar to you?
I feel like I've seen it, but I can't recall where.
Well, this artwork, this is done by Ken and James, I think. Yeah, KJ, you can see it.
That was on the top of my mind.
So he, of course, he did most of the art, or a large portion of the art in Dragon Slayer. Very talented artist, you know. So he's, you know, I'm really pleased to see his work in here. I think that really raises the quality of the product really high, and I'm glad to see him getting additional work too, like with the Merry Mushman, which is like, you know, really cool company, very innovative, as you can see. But yeah, so this is interesting because I think the character creation would be very different from you know, a regular RPG, fantasy RPG. So So yeah, and then let's see, the organization. Oh, hey, take a look at this. I can't really zoom in because my mouse isn't working, but
Okay, we'll just put our faces closer to the screen.
this picture here on the left, does that look familiar to you at all? Here, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull.
I feel like I'm an old man without his reading glasses. Ooh.
No, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Who's screaming in the background?
It's Greta. She's in my mind. Give me a second. All right, let's see. Jeff Usley. All righty. Right here. You see this? This was the second printing of the Dungeon Master's Guide in AD&D. So it's done by Jeff Easley, and it's like kind of like a Dungeon Master, like, you know, behind the doors or opening the doors or closing them. I don't know, whichever. But really iconic art, really, really great.
He looks really cool.
Yeah.
The one on the Kickstarter, it kind of looks like stained glass almost. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it has,
here?
Yeah, the background, it just like makes me think of stained glass. I think it's the colors.
Well, I think, yeah, maybe there's a beholder back there and some other stuff. And then there's some more Ken and James art here. Really great. So, you know, you can tell that they were kind of reaching back into, you know, iconic pictures and stuff like that and pulling that out. So, and this is great. I love this picture of they're all sitting around eating. And look, you got this snake guy. Look, he looks really funny.
Is that the one with like the clown costume that you're talking about?
Oh, you got a snake head.
Oh, wait, sorry, I was looking at the colored one.
How do I zoom in on this dumb thing?
Go on your mouse pad and go like that.
Like this? Oh, yeah, there we go. I hate using these pad things. Look at that guy. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. It's really great art. He's got a mug of ale or whatever.
Josh, it's Susan right beside him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There she is. Yeah, what a looker.
Yeah, and she looks like she can split a man in half.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. This is a well done product. I have to give it to him. This product is well done. It looks very good. So let's see. Okay, so there's this Mind Flayer guy.
I really like the octopus guy.
That's called a Mind Flayer, Abby.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's Mind Flayer, sweetie. But Mind Flayer is a trademark term, so they would call him something else. Whatever that's going to be.
Mind Fryer.
Maybe he's the boss, though. I don't know. Looks like
he's the Mind Fondler.
Ew. That's yeah, that's definitely a different monster. You get sued for that. That's way different.
Different monster, you said.
It's a scarier monster, really.
Yeah, that's the way scarier. That's the guy. You don't want to have that in your family game. Mind fondler.
I'm getting fondled.
Hey, I would be a mind fondler if I could have that library that's behind him.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Look at this guy's face. That's funny. And then, yeah, the skeleton guy with the chainmail coif. That's funny. Yeah, that's a pretty cool evil library.
Oh, I didn't even notice the statues at first. That's really cool.
Yeah, you guys laugh at that goblin, but he actually won Dungeon's Sexiest Goblin in 1089.
Yeah. Hey, look, the Mind Flayer had glasses.
Oh my gosh, it's literally me.
Harry Potter glasses, yeah.
Me too.
And then you got these, what are they called? The myconids? These fungi
Mushroom.
guys. Yeah.
They make you trip. That's their special power.
They're kind of a staple in a dungeon, these fungus guys. And then, yeah, this kind of just shows like, busy work and stuff in a dungeon, building things, and it's pretty fun.
That's cool.
And okay, so this looks like, a day at the office kind of thing.
What is that like system right beside it, like the
That's a
body parts?
cave.
Oh.
Well, it looks like it's definitely shaped like body parts, like organs, but I think it might be a cave.
Maybe it's based off the intestines and stuff.
Yeah. This is a good picture. I like it. It's fun. This is interesting. Briefing. Okay, so it says down here, time is gold. So that's kind of like saying time is money. Not sure how that
gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that translates specifically into gameplay. So this step is designed to be straightforward. Standard procedures insist that hosts reach the area within half an hour of being briefed. Now,
the area as in the lofty bird's nest?
Yeah, I don't, maybe. I don't know if this is like the mission or if this is part of the core rule book. Detailed mission guidelines. So maybe this is a mission. Yeah, this might be a mission. Okay. A comedy game? Well, they say no. No, but. That's interesting. Because I think that's where most of its value would come from, probably. Because I can't see myself being too serious playing this, These books aren't filled with self-referential jokes. Okay. The art would suggest otherwise.
It's not making the jokes for you.
Yeah.
You make the jokes.
At its core, the game is a rather gritty dungeon delver with twists. How many dungeons have you explored with a map that marks all the traps? Wait, this map updated after the renovations. Okay. Anyway, we promise you will laugh a lot playing Dungeon Inc., but the humor derives from the game's proposition, delving a dangerous dungeon. Yeah, so it's not just like a whole bunch of making fun of D&D, you know what I mean? It's like, and that, I think that's good, because who would want to sit down and spend hours like making fun of the D&D lore? But it's fun to like have some fun on it a little bit, play it on it a little bit. This makes a lot of things funny in their absurdity. Situations that are difficult, annoying, or even deadly for characters become hilarious to us players. Yeah, okay. This is some great art here. This is Ken and James again. This is a color piece that he did. Actually, I think this might be one of the few color pieces I've ever seen from him. But this is a really good piece here.
I really love how he does draw like people and monsters.
Yeah. You got the elf girl in the back with the arrows and the fighter. And look at this orc.
I know, that's what I was looking at. He's so good. Detailed.
Pink-faced orc with the pink nose and the green skin, just like they were described in the original Monster Manual. And then you've got this, goofy looking but
He's so cute.
tough bugbear.
That's a bugbear.
Yeah, that's
I
a
love
bugbear.
him.
And then that's Goblin. Looks like he got caught with an arrow from the elf girl. Elf Ranger. And same thing with this dog. This must be a kobold.
What?
That's my guess.
It could be a kobold.
Yeah. They're kind of like dragon dogs. They're kind of like hairless yippy dogs.
Imagine Charlie with scales instead of fur. And on 2 legs.
I'd be scared Charlie would look like a Chinese water dog, and they're not very cute.
That's a really good picture.
Mm-hmm.
Streamlined old school rules. Dungeon Inc. is built onto Macchiato Monsters. I haven't heard of that. Itself is a hack of OSR powerhouses, White Hack and the Black Hack. Okay, I've heard of those. Both homages to the classic editions of D&D. To get technical, it is a streamlined D20 roll-under system that takes advantage of the risk die mechanic derived from the excuse me, guys, TBH's usage die. To abstract, what's TBH? Am I just too tired to think of what TBH is?
No, I know TBR is too.
Black Hack, the Black Hack. Right, here we go. TBH.
Oh, yeah.
Usage die to abstract resources and handle threats in a fun way. From White Hack, it borrows the freeform nature of magic and expands its classless.
Thank you, Gretel.
Creation. Oh, is she in there? Hi, Dito.
She brought me a crochet square. She's like, you about this.
Oh.
You forgot this.
How sweet.
I know.
You can play any monster you want with any combination of special abilities. That's interesting because like some monsters would last longer than others, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like having to like take away from the choice of what kind of monster you get to be would sort of take away from the fun of the clearly absurdist nature they're going for.
Bloodthirsty hack and slashers will enjoy short careers, while out-of-the-box thinkers are the one who will get to retire, maybe. One day, if they can stay clear of their termination colleagues. So they're always trying to not get fired.
What's that little fairy in the background?
That's a fairy.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes artists will, like, just draw a monster that they kind of like made up. Jeff Easley did a lot of that in his covers and stuff like that. So thank you, Agile Monk. I appreciate it, man. Sure appreciate you coming by. We've been having a good time looking at this Monsters Inc. It's been cool. Lots of great art and stuff. Unique concept for a game. So let's see, inspirations. Dungeon Inc. was years in the making, plus another handful of years of development for its current version. I guess originally it was French, and it is the product of many influences, but pop culture touchstones include Bullfrog's video game Dungeon Keeper. Hey!
Yeah! Oh my gosh, wait.
Mike, you brought up Dungeon Keeper.
Yeah.
Safar and Trondheim's long-running graphic novel series Dungeon, the TV show The Office.
I knew it. I knew it.
The masterful manga Delicious in Dungeon by Q Ryoko. Classic Pixar movies Monsters Inc. Yeah, for sure, actually. And the TTRPG Paranoia by West End Games. Okay, cool. The bright outside. So when they go outside, he looks a little scared.
He's so cute.
Yeah,
I love.
the art in here is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of bucks the statement that the publishers gave, that this isn't goofing on D&D, because the art kind of does. But I like it, like the way they did it. It like really.
I feel like their statement was more the rules and inner words don't goof on the D&D.
Yeah. But I mean, I think they did the art just right.
I think I love how a lot of the art is very classic and very like old school.
Yeah. All right, and then if you're new to the OSR, there's a section here, because some people might be, what is the OSR? I have no idea. Then here's a map handout. Here's another Ken and James. That's Ken and James Dragon. I had him sign a Dragon Slayer book of mine down at North Texas, and he drew a little dragon in my book. It was cool.
Yeah.
Really? That's so cool.
He's a cool dude.
And his art is amazing.
This is actually the same dragon, and that dragon is the Bugbear HR department.
Yeah, that's another bugbear. I like his bugbears. They're cool. They're funny.
Yeah.
I love all the mixes with bears, like owl bears, bugbears. They're so cute. They're like fluffy gremlins.
So here's a character sheet. They call it employee register. That's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Character sheet by Jerome Huguenin. I hope I said that
Very
right.
cute.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Cool. So how how much does this cost? Oh, this looks like Peter Mullen work here.
106,000.
Yeah, $106,000.
That's how much I thought it cost. I'm like, is that how much it costs?
Are we going to have to take out a loan?
It's like, you
Yep,
don't have
you
to
would.
get it.
All right, here's the Ken and James character sheet, or character lineup.
This kind of
I
feels
love
like
it.
a spoof on the character lineup he did in Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, it does. Man, they look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's such a good job.
That flump has definitely seen something he shouldn't have.
That one?
No, the little octopus guy.
Oh.
He's definitely seen something he would rather not see.
Yeah, that's
I think it's his eyes. That's
the
making
octopus guy's like a Krell or a Grell, I think. Yeah.
I like
love
his
it.
fingers.
That must be a Durgar evil dwarf. Really good. Pledged now. Cool. Well, let's take a look at if we click pledge now, maybe. Oh, it's not a clickable link. Okay, so let's go to rewards.
It was right beside you, I think.
It's okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is in pounds or euros. I mean euros.
38 euros. How much would that be in American?
It says right underneath it about $46. So if you pledge about $46, then you're a bruiser, and you get physical and digital PDF copies. Okay.
Wait, so euros are less than Americans, right?
Yeah. Euros are yeah, they're worth more. That's a flump. Oh, you mean that Krell thing that
the octopus with fingers.
I wonder which manual that's out of, because I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it was
for being a monster, it has a really cute name.
Its name is Jumbo.
Jumbo the Flump.
No, Jumbo.
So I think you're looking at dropping around $50 ish. After shipping, it's going to be a little more than that. for this game, which is not bad. Usually you're looking with a Kickstarter more like at least 60, 70 just for the book and maybe a digital copy. All right, let's see. This one, Remote Bruiser. So just the digital copy.
About 23 USD.
Bucks. Yep. And you get that right away. What's our estimated delivery? Oh, March. They've got this thing lined up and ready to go, man. This is ready to go. They just need to know how many they need to print. You'll receive 2 physical copies and a digital copy of Dungeon Inc. for Employee of the Month. Okay, so you get 2.
And that's about like 100?
No, it's $16.
That's
no, it's $82.
So about 100. 20.
About $82. Yeah, so this one's a little bit more of an investment. So yeah, so that's what it is. If you guys are looking at maybe doing this one, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. What's Word Dungeon? Print and play dungeon scrawler. 30 to 40 minutes solo co-op. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like it more than I thought I would after kind of hearing the premise of it. I don't think it would be something that I would be playing often. But yeah, once in a while when we wanted to get goofy or something, I can see having a lot of fun with something like this. You know, it would be totally. I think it could be a really good time. I don't think this would be your 20-year campaign kind of game. Although, you know, maybe for some.
Who knows?
Yeah.
For some people who really like corporate jobs.
This is definitely a game you play with your friends.
Yeah.
I feel like Katie would be like so into this.
Yeah. Yeah, she could. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, and I just for everyone out there, I just this weekend repaired her D&D box because the
Did you film any?
Huh? No, I didn't take any film of it or anything. But I might show it on camera later. But yeah, it was having issues because the dice tower was too deep, you know, and so it kind of cracked when you put something in the section underneath it. It you know, so it cracked the plastic that I put as like it's a plinko board style of dice tower in her little box, and so it cracked it, and so that wasn't good. And then like the plinko things, they weren't secured to the plastic because they didn't stick out that far, and so some of them got kind of knocked loose, and so it just became a mess. So I cut it down so that it was more shallow. It wasn't sticking out so far. So when you shut it, like, you know, it's a little bit better. And then I like also the plinko dowels have 2 points of contact: the plastic that you see through to watch it, and then the back of the dice tower in the box. So anyway, I think it'll be better now.
Yeah, it's really cool. I actually really love the plinko style. If I hadn't chosen like what should I call it?
Plinko is a funny word.
If I hadn't chosen like plain wood style, then I would have done a plinko one.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have to make a few more boxes. I'm gonna well, we got 2 more kids, right? But I think it's a little early to do one for Benson, but I might do one for Greta, even though she's just 3. But you know how she loves to open Katie's box and like organize stuff in the little compartments and stuff like that. So
you got to get her on that plinko.
Yeah, I feel like why not? Like I could get her a box, and you know she can just organize things in it, play with it, whatever, until she's old enough to play D&D, and then we can kind of convert it into, you know, actually playing D&D. So, but yeah, so I just got to kind of buckle down and do that. And then Sam wants me to build him a box too. So, so driving and dragons, I'm not a car guy, but I can do wood projects. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a master at it, but I do enjoy
He's a Plankerton.
He practically rebuilt our whole house.
Yep. Awesome. Well, I think that's pretty interesting. So I just kind of wanted to highlight that and, you know, let people know about it because it's got a lot of interesting stuff in there. I knew that Ken and James was involved, and, you know, I kind of wanted to highlight that as well. And yeah, so that is that. Thank you guys for coming and checking it out. Won't be a very long one tonight, but I sure appreciate you coming by and saying hi. So you guys have a great week, and, you know, keep gaming.
Should be your new catchphrase. Keep gaming.
Yeah, that's right.